Welcome to the world of unstoppable shredders, where trees are torn apart in seconds by monstrous forestry machines. From trunks to twigs, nothing survives the jaws of these brutal chippers. Subscribe now for raw power in action. Welcome to WoodRush channel. At a job site in Australia, the Bandit 21 XP chipper is demonstrating its raw power as it tackles some of the densest and hardest timber imaginable, the kind of wood that challenges even the most robust industrial equipment. A large grapple loader carefully lifts a massive log with thick, tangled branches and slowly feeds it into the intake chute of the running chipper. The moment the wood touches the feed rollers, the razor-sharp steel blades inside the Bandit 21 XP roar to life, beginning their relentless work, slicing, smashing, and grinding the bulky timber into neat, uniform wood chips. The sound is intense, metal against hardwood, loud and powerful. Each rotation of the blade is a decisive, unstoppable strike. The chipper doesn't flinch. Within minutes, the entire log, including its heavy limbs, is reduced to chips. The discharge chute sprays out the finished product, a golden stream of fine mulch tumbling under the sun, proof of the Bandit's immense capability and crushing efficiency on even the toughest wood. The self-propelled PTH 1400 to 1000 LLROAD PEZZOLAto wood chipper, powered by a highly potent 700 horsepower Volvo engine, is currently undergoing operational testing. As the engine roars to life, a thunderous growl echoes through the testing forest, announcing the unparalleled power of this machine. Immediately, the large alloy steel drum begins to spin at extreme speeds, its sharp blades slicing through massive logs, crushing them into uniformly sized chips. The agile self-propelled arm precisely positions each log directly into the drum's core without a moment's hesitation. The machine's operating sound is intense. The engine's roar combines with the steel cutting wood and the cascading chips, creating a distinctive and powerful industrial symphony. The ground lightly trembles beneath the machine's heavy weight as its tracks move confidently over uneven terrain. The chipped wood fragments are ejected with a strong blast from the exhaust chute, forming a fine cloud of golden brown dust around the machine, an impressive demonstration of its capacity to handle large and hard wood. The testing process runs smoothly, proving the superior stability and efficiency of the PTH 1400 to 1000 ALLROAD. This is Big Bear, a true beast in the wood chipping world. Built for heavy-duty work, it chews through thick logs, tangled branches, and stubborn stumps with brutal force. Watch as it devours tree after tree, turning them into clean, uniform wood chips in seconds. With its powerful engine and aggressive feed system, Big Bear is made for tough jobs and nonstop performance. When power meets reliability, Big Bear leads the way. The wood chipper, with its compact and sturdy design, stands firmly amid the pristine white snow. The machine works powerfully, shredding each log and ejecting fine wood chips right beside it, forming a fluffy pile of debris lightly dusted over the snow. The blend of the machine's sleek, modern form and the cold natural surroundings creates an image both efficient and harmonious. Amid a battlefield of fallen trees, where massive trunks lie scattered like slain giants, the Moorbark 30 of 36 hole tree chipper stands tall, a mechanical beast clad in blazing red, the color of fire and blood. There is no subtlety in its design. It does not blend in. It commands attention. The log is lowered into the gaping maw of the chipper, and the beast screams into action. Rotating blades tear into it with merciless speed, shredding the trunk in seconds. Splinters explode outward like shrapnel, each crack a violent echo of destruction. A red mist of sawdust rises, glowing in the sun, blending with the machine's paint like a storm of flame and ash. The Moorbark doesn't just chip, it devours, dominates, reducing once mighty trees into mulch and memory, leaving behind a battlefield of dust, bark, and the cold roar of metal fury. In a leafy backyard scattered with dry branches and fallen twigs, a man in work gear and gloves works methodically beside a compact yet mighty universal wood chipper shredder. Though small in size, this mini chipper growls like a mechanical creature, hungry for wood. The man steadily gathers fallen limbs, dry branches, even logs thick as a wrist, and feeds them into the spinning mouth of the machine. Inside, sharp blades spring to action, shredding wood with a crisp, satisfying crunch. Every log disappears in seconds, and to the side, a steady stream of fine golden brown wood chips pours out, piling up in a neat cone beside the chipper. Each chip falls like sawdust rain, forming the perfect mulch pile for compost, garden beds, or wood stoves. It's like watching a small miracle of engineering, a chore that would take hours with a handsaw now done in minutes with just a few movements. Efficient, powerful, and incredibly easy to use, this mini wood chipper is the ultimate backyard assistant for anyone serious about landscaping or garden cleanup. At a large timber stockyard, the CBI Magnum Force 8400 DeBear is operating at full throttle. A heavy-duty log loader works non-stop, continuously feeding massive logs into the grinder. As each log enters the machine, the internal grinding system shreds it into fine wood chips with relentless force. The wood chips are then powerfully ejected from the discharge chute, forming a continuous stream that piles up into a long ridge, like a mountain range made entirely of wood chips. The roaring sound of the machine, the rhythmic motion of the equipment, and the striking sight of the flowing chip stream create a dramatic industrial scene set against a raw, natural backdrop. The Kessler C645S wood chipper is hard at work, fed seamlessly by the agile Kessler 305T loader. With swift and precise movements, the loader selects each log and delivers it directly into the chipper's feed chute. Inside the C645S, high-speed blades shred the timber into fine, uniform chips, which are blown forcefully into the collection bin or waiting truck. The machine runs with impressive stability, its engine hum and chip blast rhythm forming a mechanical symphony in the heart of the forest. A perfect blend of Finnish engineering, raw power, and field-proven performance. This is the Bandit Beast 4680, a true giant in the world of horizontal grinders. As trees, stumps, and bulky debris are fed in, the beast tears through them with brute force. Powered by over 1,000 horsepower, it reduces massive wood into fine chips and mulch within seconds. Designed for large-scale land clearing and recycling operations, the Beast 4680 doesn't just grind, it obliterates. It's raw power, engineered for efficiency. Amidst a landscape blanketed in snow and bitten by icy winds, the Heizohack HM 8 to 500K wood chipper grinds on relentlessly, growling through the bitter cold. Wet, slippery logs are lifted and fed into the intake, their surfaces frozen stiff. Inside the chipper, the grinding drum spins steadily, its frozen sharp blades slicing through the hardened timber. Each burst of shredded wood sprays out into the snow-laden air, blending with swirling flakes and the thunder of the engine echoing through the winter forest. This isn't just labor, it's a battle of endurance where man and machine work side by side against the unforgiving force of nature.